Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in as the Drake conversation around lawsuits that broke the internet and all over the timeline once again. And it's crazy because we just did a video on this last night once the news had hit that he had dropped the petitions for lawsuit in New York against UMG and Spotify as well for how everything went down with the battle and Kendrick Lamar not like us and things. And there was kind of some wording there where everything was good with Spotify, but UMG was kind of holding on to their reservations and things like that. Well, early this morning, more news breaks that Drake has now officially filed a federal lawsuit against UMG, and it's having all type of wording in there of fear for safety and all this in result of the song versus Kendrick Lamar. And I'm going to get into the write-up from Associated Press in just a minute. It's all over the internet if y'all want to read it direct, word for word, play-by-play with the lawsuit. But I'm just going to keep this all the way 1,000, bro. I'm really over the conversation, and I stand on where I stood at with it before. This is something that has happened for him. They have already responded and said, hey, dog, he done came out and dissed people in battles. He done threw shots and used his brand and his name to go at other rappers as well, and they supported that and promoted that music for him. What's the difference here? A hip-hop superstar beef was cranked up another notch Wednesday when Drake sued Universal Music Group for defamation over rival Kendrick Lamar's diss track, Not Like Us. The lawsuit filed in federal court in New York City alleges UMG, the parent record label for Drake and Lamar, published and promoted the track even though it included false pedophilia allegations against Drake and suggested listeners should resort to vigilante justice. Lamar is not named in the suit. The result, the suit says, was intruders shooting a security guard and 2 attempted break-ins at Toronto's home, online hate and harassment, a hit to his reputation, and a decrease in his brand's value before his contract renegotiation with UMG this year. The lawsuit is not about the artist who created Not Like Us. The lawsuit says, referred to Lamar, it is instead entirely about UMG, the music company that decided to publish, promote, exploit, and monetize allegations that it understood were not only false, but dangerous. Drake's lawyers from New York-based Wilkie Farr and Garlar said the lawsuit seeks to hold UMG accountable for knowingly promoting false and defamatory allegations against him. They said the shooting and break-in attempts at Drake's home and the online vitriol prompted him to move his family out of the house and that he fears for his and their safety. And I'm going to keep it all the way 1,000 as UMG has already responded, said what they said, that this is out of line, out of pocket. They promote the artist put out the music. They did the same thing for him. I just got to keep it a band to connect this song with what happened outside of Drake's crib and the shooting, and most definitely prayers up to that guy. I didn't even check back on the update. They said the dog was going to be good. And I'm not for nobody's house getting came at, people, family being in danger, or none of that stuff like that, bro. This ain't it. I'm keeping it all the way 1,000. Y'all can do what y'all want to do and try to say, well, they ain't got nothing to do with Kendrick. It's the label. They tried to devalue him. Bro, it's based off of Kendrick Lamar's soul, Not Like Us, dog. You shooting at what he created, his moment, what he got going on. And the thing is with this, the conversation would have been over by now, bro, if niggas would have just moved on and did music. And allegedly, that shooting up there had something to do with some whole other terms and things that was going on with somebody else house getting shot up in affiliates and stuff, not actually intended for Drake or a result of the Kendrick Lamar battle. If that's the case, you shouldn't be online dissing no more, bro. If we gonna put that in the lawsuit, they can put whatever they want to say or say, hey, we just put that in there to secure it. I ain't got nothing to do with what the lawyers write up. But you can't go diss a nigga after you done sued a nigga and said because of a nigga song, hey, man, they just shot up my house. I done had to move my family away from safety. Bro, that's documentation now inside of the courtroom. This furthermore confirms and solidifies and cements that Drake lost the battle and he's not able to handle it correctly. It just is what it is, bro. He's been dissing too. As UMG and others have said, we've supported your dissing of artists as well. You've been in these battles before. They looking to get the money. They a brand, they a business, anything like that. They gonna go what they gotta do to get the bag and keep it in rotation. They had 3 artists under the UMG umbrella, and they was gonna sit back, invest in whoever had the hottest song and let the best man win. Between J. Cole, Drake, and K-Dot. Nigga, y'all all up under UMG. Oh, nigga, we gonna sit back. It's gonna be a good year for us. Somebody gonna be number one. Somebody gonna make a hit, and we gonna put the money and the marketing behind that hit. That's just the way the music business has always worked. It's what got Drake where he at. Overall, let's not forget as well, Kendrick Lamar didn't file a lawsuit on you and say, hey, bro, you said my kid wasn't mine. You said that my girl dealt with my best friend or my right-hand man. You even posted up my man's social media account as your cover art on Heart Part 6. You even suggested that I had been molested and things like that. Bro, you said some disrespectful stuff about bro as well. So it's like, what are we doing right here, right now? And to just think like, oh, they did this to devalue me. They said, we don't do that with artists, bro. And I can believe it. They don't. They just went for the bag. They go, hey, this the hot song. This the one that everybody turning up. This the one we gonna put the gasoline on. The more and more Drake focuses on this, the more and more it's gonna linger around and stay a part of the conversation. And obviously, Kendrick Lamar is having the type of run that niggas don't have, that you can't stop. We saw the battle. Came out with a major hit after the battle. Pop-out show, went crazy, broke the internet, streaming everywhere, all on Amazon, went up. Gets the Super Bowl halftime show, then drops another album that goes #1 with G and X. At the end of the year, he has 3 #1 songs this year, no matter how you slice the pie, like it or not. 7 Grammy nominations, gonna do the Super Bowl halftime show, and now finna have a stadium tour, bro. He's in his bag, he's in his moment. The more and more you keep pushing this lawsuit, this and that, and just not accept the L, the more and more people gonna talk about it. Then it is what it is. Y'all can be stands and be delusional about this. If another rapper did what Drake is doing right now, y'all be running him out the game. Understand that. And I'm a nigga that like, hey, I keep it fair, bro. I keep it unbiased. You can sit up here like a nigga music all day. Support it, listen to it, pull up to his shows if that's what you like. The type of music you like is subjective. The artist that you like is subjective. But to be in denial about what is going on right now and what we get into with threats to life is being brought up in these, and we just hearing this now, this ain't what hip hop is, bro. It just ain't. This ain't the culture. So what is this? How do you talk tough from here on out? I'm out niggas' way. Y'all do what y'all do. We'll go live about it later. I'm really kind of burnt out on it, especially after this stuff with LeBron and all these other things. This stuff, man. Bro, tell me what y'all think, man. We got more coming for shit show. Stay on your pivot.